Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Aggies offense starts in less than ideal field position off that forward turn. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter.
Well, look, he's going to take a shot right away. Downfield shot goes incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
This pass is caught, and the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, when they fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat. It's a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
They'll try the right side on the toss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll run it to the left. Powering right past the defender. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Keeper for the first down and more. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle there. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Vargas. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see, and he lobs it deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Peters. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get it down.
The defense coordinator this week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peters. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff taken, trying to put it behind the big left tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. The Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal for the offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they... And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And bulldozing his way through. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this defense is just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. He's found some room with the 45. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield and pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Runs right over the defender. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50, the 30, inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that 2nd-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Makes the grab. It's Peters. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner being brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss at 2. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And he's able to send the punt away. Fair catch, take it at the 50. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Braves. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they will claim the second-half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down right at the 20. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1st down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, A&M. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Ball handed off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on fourth down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead to the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Second down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
The attempted throw is incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. A crucial play here. They go to the air, bringing pressure. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, it just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he...
Touchdown, Aggies. They strike first in overtime. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy, and what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Hands off to the left. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the sack. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Huge overtime interception. A takeaway, and that will seal the victory. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side